Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Toxicity. You want to know what we are all about? Join us and find out. You will not be disappointed.
Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. I am your host, Toxic, and this is Toxicity. So look, right off the bat, we just finna get into it. Before we break for the weekend, we wanted to update folks on the ongoing PTB discussions, which we have been following very closely since last week's dev update. We've heard you clearly that the current implementation of the tunnel reduction and slugging reduction system players have been testing this week feels too punishing for killers. Yes, for the release of Sinister Grace, we will hold back those features and their associated perk changes to iterate on some adjustments based on your feedback. We will test these features again in an upcoming PTB and will release them live. We will release them live when we believe they are ready. Thank you for your participation in crucial process testing, and stay tuned for future updates as they progress. Okay, so there's a lot to be taken away from this. For those of you who weren't familiar with the new upcoming changes, this shit was going to break Dead by Daylight. The amount of bullshit, actually, if you don't know who Spooky Loops is, Spooky Loops, he did a video on the tunnel reduction and slugging reduction update, through the PTB. And man, we found out, bro, when I watched that video, he explained how it can help the game and how also it can break the game. The tunnel thing, okay, so we're going to get into two different type of things here. So with the tunneling reduction, they block the killers. Basically, they cover your name with this little black fog like thing, and you won't get no type of notification whether they've been unhooked. But like I said, Spooky Loops found out that you can use Floods of Rage, or what's that pig perk? It's some shit. Make your choice, or Jagged Compass, or however, I don't really fucking know. But we found that out, and there was workarounds around that. But the survivors, they still get the endurance, the haste, and the new elusive status effect, which isn't too crazy. I mean, it's not too crazy. There are perks that does that, but sure, why not give them base kit and shit like that. But what was I saying? Something about the tunnel reduction. Basically, and not only that, but basically, if you were to kill a survivor before 6 hooks, the game automatically blocks all gens for killers. So I don't know if DMS or Merciless Storm or Deadlock or Thrilling Tremors or Corrupt Intervention, well, obviously Corrupt Intervention will work before, but I don't know how any of those those gen blocking perks will affect the new tunnel reduction thing. But I feel like that was stupid, because what if somebody intentionally kills themselves on hook? Let's say if they get dumb teammates and they intentionally kill themselves on hook before 6 hooks, the game, they basically guarantee to win at that point. So yes, that had to go. And then the slugger reduction, we also found out while watching the video. Well, yeah, I found out. I don't know who is we. I found out while watching, the video, that survivors would have been able to farm the slugging reduction thing with plot twists.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
And they compare that with shit like fucking flip flop and whatever. Not only did they have built-in tenacity, but their bar automatically fills up, so they don't have to just sit there and hold it. But not only that, they'll be able to farm that. So just imagine those bully squads that love to get down on the pallets or hide behind pallets, hide in these retarded ass ankles for those weird ass flashlight saves. Camping, by the way, they were camping, won't call a spade a spade. But you get the point. But behavior has been listening to basically the people. Behavior's been listening, and if Behavior wouldn't have listened and released his new fucking PTB with all the updates and all the changes, nobody would be playing DVD.
Why did you do that? What was it all for? You choose to be nothing.
Nobody. They're not killers. I mean, I don't see who's gonna play it at that point, because it's so many likely outcomes. It will still be playable, but survivors just have so much to their advantage right there. Like, sure, argue you want the game, argue if the game is killer sided or survivor sided. However, if you didn't believe that this game was survivor sided, this new update was definitely going to prove it. Because survivors are in so much control, and killers cannot literally make a mistake. They're literally forcing you to go after somebody else. Which, I mean, yeah, you want to go after somebody else. You don't want to tunnel. But like I said, if I got goofies in my face, let's say if somebody just gets off a hook, right? Somebody just get off a hook, and they know they got the protection hit. I'm trying to go after this one survivor, but they're all up in my way. So what do? I mean, yeah, you could pop them and scare them off, but since you're gonna be stupid, why not give you another hook? But you know, I'm pretty sure people will argue, well, you could just sit there and slug them and go get the hit. No, if you want to be stupid, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. So if you want to be stupid, you're gonna get you another hook state. Stop playing these asshole ass games and then crying, talking about something you getting tunneled, because you're not getting tunneled. You just playing weird and retarded. You're playing stupid. Play smart, not stupid. So I'm glad that Behavior has listened and they are not releasing this update. A big shout out to King Wolfie over on YouTube, because I seen he made a video on this and I'm like, oh shit, where have I been? I gotta go talk about this with my people. So yeah, this is great news right here. This is great news. Look, then you got the comment. Okay, so look, you got the comments. So the comments is also, I never really do these. I normally just talk about the updates, but you got the comments. Let's read the comments. Deja vu. I'm not sure why it's so difficult for you to directly address the core issue here. You seem focused heavily on what lower non-A-S tier killers have to do against competent survivor squads, rather than examining why they are forced to play that way in the first place. He said show more. Oh wow. I mean, I guess why not? Gen rushing is a major problem for most killers. Take Trapper for example. He needs 20 to 30 seconds just to begin setting up traps, and in that time a coordinated team can already rush 1 to 3 generators. Yes, this is true. Playing Trapper is so rough, especially if you're new to Trapper. I'm not a Trapper player, so I'm definitely trying to learn Trapper. But I had to kind of like just put Trapper on hold and try to learn Spirit, Nurse. I'm trying to learn other killers besides the main killers that I played. But you know, Trapper for example, especially if you don't have good map knowledge, like let's say, if you don't have good map knowledge with that killer, I mean, you can have good map knowledge with any killer, but every killer is different. You have to play every killer different. Yeah, sure, you can do the whole M1 chase, but every killer is different. And this is what I like about Behavior. They design every killer different so you can play that killer different. So, Trapper, you want to trap up these strong ass pallets, these strong tiles, you know, windows, just trap up, you know, make a web. But like this dude just said, a good coordinated squad can get you down to 3 fucking gens. So you take 20 and well, I'm pretty sure with these fucking overpowered ass perks, some of them be running prove thyself and other fucking gen perks, hyper focus and other shit. Don't get me started with deja vu, and they might have a fucking toolbox. So 20 to 30 seconds setting up traps, you can at least get 3 gens popped on your head. That's a huge imbalance right out the gate. Survivors have access to a wide range of perks that accelerate generator progress with minimum effort. In contrast, killers get strong gen control tools like blocking or regressing after winning a chase and securing a hook, which can take 20 plus seconds per survivor. That's a high investment for tools that are meant to slow down the game. Yes, that's another thing. It don't matter how good you are in chase. It really don't. Survivors, they know how to abuse the fuck out of loops, and they have good tiles, they have good palettes. And let's say if you running some shit like fucking Pain Res DMS. Pain Res and DMS is the ultimate combo, but it don't do shit. It don't do shit if you can't get the down. So yes, I definitely agree with him on there. There needs to be a nerf to gen rushing so that killers, especially killers that, hold on, I need to read that again, sorry. There needs to be a nerf to gen rushing so that killers, especially set up the dependent ones, have more breathing room to actually play the game and go for hooks. Right now, many killers are forced to use cheap or sweaty tactics just to keep up and break even. Yeah, they get mad at, and this is like proven. Like my squad mates, like my Swift that I play with, some of them would be like, wow, you have no personality. Motherfucker, you think I give a fuck about personality if I'm trying to block gens? If I'm trying to hook survivors and stop these gens from progressing? No, I don't care about no personality. I don't care about it. Some people could say it's a skill issue, but hey, look, it's rough out here for killers, bro. It's rough. Yes, there are exceptions in the AS tier killer pool, but you can't balance the game only around them. Balance should start with the rest of the killer roster, and those top tier killers can be adjusted afterward to fit the new balance. Right. You know what I'm saying? Myers, I feel like this. Myers was pretty good. Myers didn't need a buff. Don't get me wrong. The new buff, I like it. The new buff is cool. That clown buff though, that clown buff, I needed that. That clown buff hit my soul. That clown buff is something serious. But to prove a point, they could have they could have buffed my boy Deathslinger, bro. Deathslinger is the hardest killer in the game. Like I'm not saying like he's hard, but he is the, oh my gosh, bro, buff Deathslinger. Buff Deathslinger. Give us Deathslinger back. Increase the range on his spear gun or something. Do something, people. Give us a buff for him. Alright, so this is Deja Wu thoughts on the new update and stuff like this. Now we got Matt Oakes. Flexing in his profile picture, but crying like a bitch on X. Love to see it. So yet again, he says, yet again, the crying killers win. Way to shit on non-survivors who have endured a year of tunneling, camping, and slugging only for it to fully retract it after promising it for so long. Take the piss. Enduring a year of tunneling, camping, and slugging. If you're enduring a year of tunneling, camping, and slugging, I think that's a skill issue right there. That's a skill issue. Future Toxic, can you put skill issue next to this dude name? Skill issue. Yeah, that's a skill issue right there. If you're getting, yes, no one likes to get tunneled. By all means, no one likes it, but it happens in the game. It is what it is, but there are perks for that for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you prioritize gens, or maybe if y'all do gens in a coordinated manner. See, my Swift, the way that we do things, we do gens kind of weirdly. We don't try to 3-gen ourselves, because if you 3-gen yourselves, it makes it easier for the killer to control. And if he has to slug right there, especially if you all in the area, sure. But hey, we got somebody named Evil, so the sluggers can stop panicking and continue calling themselves good at the game for a while longer. Yeah, sure. Sure, if that's your take on it. If y'all, bro, these people are so focused on the wrong shit. Like, yes, there are sluggers. I've went against tunnelers. People who go out of their way to slug at a game. The slug on DVD, I get it. But come on now. Unless you're just a dickhead and you're just going out of your way slug people and tunnel people for no reason, you have to be doing something for these killers to slug you like that. And that's the honest fact. But a sad day for the crybaby survivor mains. Yes, definitely. So this last one we're gonna read. So when did we start listening to both sides of the aisle here? This game would have eliminated slugging for good, which is a terrible way to play the game. Well, not exactly. Well, yes, but no, she actually got a point. Cause bro, Spooky Loops, bro, he hit that on a mark. Bro, I'm telling you, they would have found out that you could form plot twists with the new slugging mechanic, and slugging would have ceased to exist on top of fucking perks like Boom Exponential. Yeah. I feel like what Behavior did there, Behavior knows that there are people who play the game that go out of their way to tunnel. And there are killers who go out of their way to slug just for the fuck of it. But Behavior also knows that this is a tactic that can be used by killers who actually know how to play the game to put pressure. You know what I'm saying? To put pressure. I get it. No one likes to be tunneled. But it's a skill issue, Matt. Evil. Stars. Fucking y'all, y'all, that's a skill issue. I'm gonna put them in a little bunch. I'm gonna circle their names. Well, no, I can't circle it. Yes, I can. I can circle their names. I'm gonna circle their names. It's skill issue. How long is this video, bro? Oh, 16 minutes long. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, man. Like I said, this is my my take on the new slugging and tunneling reduction. I'm actually happy, bro. I'm happy that they didn't release this, because this would have broke the game for good. I get it, you know, you want to stop tunneling and you want to stop slugging, but don't punish the ones who are not actually out here doing it just to do it. You know what I'm saying? We do it in a way to put pressure back in the game. You know what I'm saying? If the game getting out of control, for one, I heard something from like I heard the most realest shit from a player a while back on DVD. The dude we were in the Discord call, the dude was like, if I have a chance to end the game, I'm gonna end the game right then and there. So, that being said, survivors, if you give us a chance to end the game, we're going to end the game right then and there. Take it how you want to take it. Maybe instead of coming on Twitter, X, and crying, maybe you should implement that into getting some more skills. The same can be said for the killer mains who are crying, that are going out of their way though to do this. Not the ones who are genuinely concerned for this new update. Because you can't call us crybabies. You can't call us crybabies when the game is literally designed around you. The game is designed around survivors. Survivors get the most shit in the game, really. Come on now. Like, let's actually talk about it. Let's actually talk about it. Don't come on here and cry if you're gonna go out of your way and play shitty towards the killer, then rely on the fucking tunnel this, tunnel that. I remember when I first started out my Twitch career, So when I first started out streaming, these group of TTVs, I played them fair and square. And the girl cried talking about she got tunneled. When naturally she lost. So, but that's a story for another day. This ain't story time. This is us reacting to the wonderful news. Behavior, thank you. You're listening. Thank you, Behavior. See, now I don't have a problem with you. But I do have one more thing, Behavior. There's this bug in the game for Huntress. Can y'all please get rid of that? Like, please get rid of it. I'm gonna be so happy when I'm happy now, but I'm gonna be so happy when y'all get rid of that bug, bro. Cause it pains me to hear that, you know, that whop noise, that whop sound when you throw a hatchet at a survivor, but nothing happens. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing if you're new to the channel, and if you want to see more videos like this. And also comment down below. Comment about the new update. Are y'all excited that they're actually taking the time to, and this is the thing, this is the thing, they didn't say they wasn't going to just not release it. They're going to release it when they feel like they are ready to release it. Like when these updates are ready, they're going to tweak these updates a bit, because behavior knew, bro. They knew. I mean, yeah, they were listening. They were listening, but I'm pretty sure they still released this in the PTB to see, well, maybe they're going to prove us wrong. Maybe they want this in the game. They already knew that nobody wanted this, bro. Trust me. If behavior didn't care, they would have still, I mean, shit. It seemed like they don't care sometimes, but nah, they don't want to make the game unplayable. Listen, they need their money, bro. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. It sucks, but at the end of the day, it's all about money. If you don't have killers to play the game, how you gonna make money? But you gonna pay for some broken ass bots? I'm over here in the outro. I'm over here getting right back into the fucking subject. Yes, I am on a grind to 1K subscribers, and I would really appreciate if those who really enjoy my videos to like, subscribe, and comment. Don't forget before you leave to check the Discord, to check the description, because I have all my links down there. Links to my Discord, links to my Twitch, even links to my merch store. Please check all of those links out when you get some time. Yeah, be expecting more DBD content. Also, I am working on other content like Marvel Rivals, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I'm getting back into GTA. I'm planning on doing a lot for this channel, so DBD isn't going to be the only game of focus, but we're going to be focused on other games. So if y'all want to see that, please let your boy know. And if you want to see any story mode games on the channel, we play story mode games too. We're finishing up Resident Evil Village over on Twitch, so make sure y'all tune in. Give your boy a follow so you won't miss out on any of the madness live. But yeah, I don't want this outro to be like fucking 12 minutes, bro. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Why did I say it like that? I said yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I've been your host, Toxic, and this has been Toxicity. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.